Hi, and welcome back to Penguin's View. Now, last year I made you all a promise, or a threat, whichever way you wish to look at it, and that was that I would do more Star Wars Day items. Yes, I found more items that are lesser known, more interesting, more strange, maybe. So here we go for Star Wars Day 2026. May the 4th be with you. Okay, so let's start off with the first one. The voice sounds that Chewbacca makes is actually a mixture of dying animal noises. How they got the animals to be dying to record the noises, I have no idea. But these animals included lions, bears, walrus. Walrus! Yeah, wouldn't want that one dying. Take a lot of clearing up. And some others as well. So, the next one. In France, Chewbacca had to have his name changed to, hang on, I'm going to have to look at this, Chick Taba. This was because in France, the English version is too close to the phrase chewing tobacco. Yeah, very tenuous link that, isn't it? But it's the good old French for you. Now, while filming the scene at Jabba's palace, Carrie Fisher, put my teeth in a minute, I might be able to speak. Anyway, she refused to use modesty tape. Boob tape, I think, is a slang term for that. Because of this, she had quite a few issues with her costume. We all know what costume that is. Oh, yeah. So it took longer than normal to finish the filming of that part. All for the case of a bit of double-sided tape. Anyway, let's continue on our merry little journey, which is this time to do with Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker and his relatives were originally envisioned, not actually filmed or anything like that, as dwarfs, people with height issues. I don't know the politically correct terminology for that one, but it's along those lines. So, if that was the case with the family, Dave Prowse wouldn't have been a good idea for Darth Vader. I mean, he's a bit on the old tall side. Was it 6'3", 6'5", something like that? Hardly a person with a shortness of height. Ever such a nice man, by the way. I did meet him once. He was just a thoroughly nice man to talk to. Really enjoyed spending 10 minutes chatting with him. Very friendly. Right, let's make things weird. Han Solo was originally going to have fish-like gills and green skin. Obviously, he would have had to have changed his catchphrase to "I smell something fishy," I'm guessing. Yeah, that last bit was my theory, okay? No problem. In the Return of the Jedi film, the name Ewok, yes, Ewok, those people are the shorter people, bit furry, need a razor blade or 20, is actually never said by any of the characters. They never name Ewok at all. Quite interesting that. I found it. Anyway, I found it interesting. Yes. In the world of Star Wars, sorry, I'm laughing at this one because I know what's coming. The upbeat swing music is known as jizz. There are people out there that will understand why I'm smiling, because it is also the slang term for yeah, yeah, and it just makes me smile. Another one that makes me smile is Yoda. Love Yoda. Love Yoda? I do. Hmm? Anyway, I'm not good at impersonations. Anyway, his eyes were based on the eyes of Albert Einstein. Like anybody would notice. I certainly didn't, and even having read that, I certainly didn't bother going and looking either, because I probably wouldn't tell the difference. Right, George Lucas, wonderful man because he came up with this idea in the first place, considered making Darth Vader and Boba Fett brothers. So that would have made Boba Fett Luke Skywalker's uncle. Luke, I am your uncle. Yeah. Anyway, finally for this one, don't worry, there's enough for next year as well. Oh yeah, Star Wars Day 2027. Not gonna let you down. Yeah, that's also a threat. So finally for today, the Rogue One movie was originally going to be called Dark Times. I actually think Dark Times is quite a good title, but Rogue One's a good title as well. Anyway, so hopefully you found these informative and interesting. So, may the 4th be with you and with us all. TTFN.